A major announcement from Stellantis has a lot of people asking questions tonight about the future of something that's been a staple for decades, especially here in Detroit.
So right, Stellantis is pulling out of the Chicago Auto Show this year and assessing its participation in others. Business editor Rob Maloney shows us what that could mean for Detroit.
We here in Metro Detroit have that special relationship with the auto show. The pomp, the circumstance, the charity preview, the millions of dollars spent on the vehicles and displays. But they are belt-tightening here at Stellantis, and they've now acknowledged that they're pulling out of the Chicago Auto Show, and yet it turns out it's not that unique. Though it's changed over the past few years, the trudge down to Huntington Place to inspect all that shiny sheet metal and dream is a Detroit tradition few want to lose. And North American International Auto Show Executive Director Rod Alberts says we're not likely to.
It's going to get stronger in a different way. Maybe it's going to be a little more consumer-oriented, but there will be still a place for media to come in because technology is going to keep growing, keep expanding. And the choice of colors on cars and your choice of the brands, that's going to expand. So why not have a show in Detroit and show that off to the world?
Stellantis saying in part in the statement, quote, with a focus on preserving business fundamentals to mitigate the impact of a challenging U.S. automotive market, Stellantis is working to optimize its marketing strategy as it relates to auto shows, end quote. Guidehouse Insights auto analyst Sam Abel-Samid says it's about an industry transitioning to EVs and counting pennies along the way.
They can do more for a lot less money and get more attention by doing standalone events. It's much more cost effective. They get a lot better return on their investment.
Detroit Free Press auto critic Mark Phelan says it's all about going back to the auto show's roots of more than 100 years ago.
Auto shows in general, personally, I think they still make sense. They will always make sense for people who are ready to buy a car.
So the media extravaganza may go by the boards, but the auto shows are likely to stay. In the meantime, Stellantis is saying, look, we're not getting out of the auto show business entirely. We just want to take this up on a case-by-case basis. Back to you.
So Rob, what about Stellantis then coming to the Detroit show, the home show this fall?
Well, that's a decision that, as they go into this belt-tightening mode, they've got high inventories and prices are high, sales are slowing. In this environment, they're kind of making those decisions closer to the time that they need to be made. So our auto show isn't until the fall, and they haven't, I don't think, made that decision just yet.
All right, Rob.